Hey guys, Shells here. Welcome back to the Closing Bell and to the third installment in my Belle Tells series, where I share with you my experiences working as a woman in finance. Today I'm sharing with you 5 tips and tricks from my experiences with phone interviews, which you can use for both school and job applications. So, if you want to learn how to master those tricky phone interviews, then just keep watching. Number 1, make sure your surroundings are comfortable. The great thing about phone interviews is that you get to pick your own setting. Make sure you find a nice quiet space where you won't face a lot of distractions. If you have roommates or live with other people, be sure to let them know ahead of time when your interview is so that they're aware of times when they should not be disturbing you. Another option is to book a meeting room in your student center or libraries. And of course, if you're sensitive to temperature or humidity, make sure you adjust those accordingly ahead of time. Wear plenty of layers and of course bring a lot of fluids. After all, you'll be evaporating a lot of it when you're flapping your gums. Second tip is to test your setup ahead of time. Unlike in-person interviews where you're physically present, phone interviews have a technical aspect in that you're either dialing in or waiting for your interviewer to call you. And there's nothing worse than facing technical difficulties last minute. So, make sure you test it ahead of time. Have someone call you in the room from which you will be conducting your interview and make sure that the reception is 100%. Third tip is to express your feelings through your face. I know that this sounds very contradictory because the interviewer can't physically see your face, but if you have lively expressions, it will shine through in your voice. When I have conducted phone screens in the past, I found that I'm often able to tell when the person on the other end of the line is smiling or very enthusiastic about their project. And that just leaves a really good impression. So make sure you show it through your face and it will transfer into your voice. My fourth tip is to create a concise bullet form sheet of highlights. Another advantage of phone interviews is that you can have whatever you want in front of you since you don't need to be worrying about making eye contact. For in-person interviews, you will likely have your resume, which is very thorough and sometimes kind of cluttered. For phone interviews, I like to just have a bullet point list of major experiences and my past professional and academic past that I want to mention in that interview. That way I can glance down while I'm on the phone to make sure that I've covered everything that I wanted to, that I've stayed on track, and that I avoid redundancy. Number 5, and finally, you gotta practice ahead of time. For phone interviews, I would advise that you practice literally with someone over the phone so that they can give you feedback on disposition as well as content. I've made some of my greatest improvements to interview technique by practicing mock phone interviews with my friends. So, do like Adele says and have someone be the hello from the other side. And that's all. I hope that you guys found some of these tips and tricks helpful. If you're in the middle of interviews right now, then good luck to ya. If you enjoyed this video, then you know the drill. Give that thumbs up button some lovin' and subscribe to see more. I'll talk to you guys next time.